guys, this is Sam. Welcome back to another episode of If I Can Do It, You Can Do It. I feel like I can use the same title for pretty much all my videos. Today we are talking about my first time shooting and developing experience with the Ilford HP5 black and white film. Oh well, it's not my first time. I've done this in school, but that was like 100 years ago, so yeah. If you've watched my previous video, you already know I bought this Ilford black and white film developing starter kit for Christmas. I finally got time to try it out. This is not gonna be a step-by-step home developing tutorial video. I simply just want to share with you my first roll experience. I actually rarely shoot black and white. Since last year I started shooting film again. Everything I've shot so far are color films. Even back to the time when I was shooting on digital, I almost never purposely shoot for black and white because I just love color. At first, I thought developing black and white film would be easier than color film. I just want to relearn the fundamentals and eventually be able to develop color film by myself as well. A few days ago, I went to Paterson. I can't pronounce this word.
Arboretum.
I went to the Arboretum in Arcadia a few days ago with my Canon 1V and the Ilford HP5 400 speed film. Let's take a look. I really like this first shot. Instantly, I realized that when I know I'm shooting on black and white film, I start looking for frames that I think will look good in black and white, like lines, shapes, shade, contrast. I try to overlook color and convert the image in my head in black and white. So the first couple of shots are all close-ups, and I tend to shoot at smaller apertures to flatten out the image. I look for light and shadows, and as a portrait photographer, I want to see how this film looks like when shooting portraits. Excuse me, can I take a picture of you two?
Of us?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, can I have you sit right here? You can see I was too nervous in the beginning. I set him down in this harsh window light, and the window also casts this cross-looking shadow on his face. One, two, three. You can see I lost a lot of highlight on the right side of his face. Alright, can I take one more? Do you mind just look aside just a little bit and not looking at me? 1, 2, 3. Can I take a picture of you?
We're not going to end up being on an 8+ journey.
Let's have you stand.
Okay.
But later I asked her to stand next to the window. The light looks much better on her. I do like how these shots turned out. Hold there. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, can I take one more?
Sure.
Let's have you look this way just a little bit. Go back a little bit. Yeah, there. Let's have you think of something that makes you really happy.
Yeah? Okay.
Thinking of something what?
Make me happy. Candy.
Candy? Like chocolate candy? Chocolate candy?
Yep.
Excuse me. Yeah. Can I take a picture of you?
Of me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure?
With just me or with
If you want, I can take picture with them too.
oh, okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I really like how the light fell on her face. Alright, can I take one more? Let's take one more.
Oh.
take one, just you?
Sure, yeah.
It's slightly overcast that day. The sun is in and out. We were standing in shade for this shot. I feel like I kinda lost some catch light in her eyes though. Thank you so much. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Can I take a picture of you? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Excuse me. Can I take a picture of you two? Sure. You looks really cute together. Yeah? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you. I took these couple of shots to see how black clothes would look like. I think I should have closed down the aperture more. And then I go back to shooting more grass and leaves. I like this one. I like the lines and the high contrast. Less grainy too. When I overlook the color, I can focus more on lighting and the framing. But it will take more practice to convert color in my mind. For example, yellow and green can look pretty contrasty in color, but in black and white, it could look flat. And you need to pay more attention in depth of view, your focus range. Not to say like you don't consider those when you're shooting in color, but I think when you remove color, you see those elements even more. At some point when I see color, I feel like, this would look better if I'm shooting on color film. For example, you see how her jacket matched the color of the flower on the tree? Some shots when you press down on the shutter, you already know it would not look good in black and white because its lack of depth is too busy and the main subject kind of blend in the background. That wasn't a good shot. I was rushing it. Alright, this is done. Shooting on black and white film has its limitation, but limitation is good. I think overall, shooting black and white film forces me to form this mindset to see things in black and white versus when you're shooting color, you can decide if you want to turn the shot into black and white in post. And like I said in the very beginning, this is not gonna be a step-by-step home processing tutorial since I pretty much only did this once. The Alpha Starter Kit already have pretty much everything you need for developing. You have 3 graduate, a film tank, the chemical. Home developing can be confusing between different chemicals and different films, but with this starter kit, the chemical ratios are already measured out. You can simply just go to their website, find this technical data sheet, and follow the instructions step by step. I know this whole thing could look very intimidating at first, but again, if I can do it, you can do it. Just follow the instructions step by step, don't improvise, and everything will be fine. Oh, one thing you probably need to get is a loading bag if you don't have a room that's completely sealed from light. I have a closet I can do it, so I just do it in my closet. Loading film onto the reel can be frustrating in the very beginning, but really it just takes time and practice. Practice, you'll get better. I lay out all the graduate and the chemicals left to right. I measured the water temperature and then just dump the chemical into the graduate one by one. And then just add water into each graduate to 600 milliliter. Stir it and then again follow the instruction. Use a timer. And it's really not that complicated. The chemical is good for developing 2 rows in the same tank. I only shot 1 row. I still used the full amount of chemical to avoid any possible miscalculation, even though there's really nothing to calculate. So if you're only developing 1 row, you don't have to use it all. I think half would be good. Alright, the film is done. I mean, look like it's fine. And after this, I did buy some other chemicals to keep learning and practicing and exploring. Maybe down the road that we can make another video and to discuss home developing process in more detail. Alright, this is it for this week's video. I have a feeling we're gonna be shooting more black and white film for a while, so stay tuned. If you like this video, click that like button and consider to subscribe my channel and go shoot some black and white film yourself. This is Sam. I will see you next time. Bye!